So I'm here on SmackDown for mainly Naomi, but Carmella Hayes has a match, so I'm seated 100%. So I got these tickets and I did not know they were gonna be this close. So yeah, look how close they are. So I can see Naomi straight in the action. But she over here being the menace, I can see that. Yeah. And I'm here for John. Hey guys, Key, and I'm back with another video, and today we're talking about my experience at SmackDown and Backlash. First off, we're getting into SmackDown because of all that footage that you guys previously saw. That was an amazing time. It was my first weekly show, like a Raw or a SmackDown. I haven't been to Raw yet. Hopefully I can go to a Raw this year, but going to a WWE show like once a year or maybe multiple times a year is my goal going forward. And I was able to get it out the way earlier than I expected. Now, SmackDown, I had great seats and it was such a great price. I don't recommend this because it's mad last minute, but week before tickets kind of help you out when it comes to the price and good seating. But if you're going in a large group, it's best to get those tickets out the way so you know that you can get that whole space together, those seats together. When you're at, this was what got me. This is what really got me. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the fact that people were wooing before the whole show started, but then when Charlotte Flair actually came out, they booed. I'm like, I get the playing around stuff, and Charlotte does a great job at it, and maybe that's what it is. And I'm just getting a little butthurt because I like Charlotte, and folks are just booing her for no reason. I think that's probably what it is. I'm butthurt. I love seeing a dark match. I'll be real. I did want to see Jimmy Uso on like the main card, but the dark match, I liked it because I got to see Shinsuke Nakamura and Jimmy Uso, which was I did not expect that at all. I just expected, like, I don't know what I expected, but I know I didn't expect that one. So that was one of my things, like, to be able to see. I was able to see Jacob, Naomi, Jade. I've already saw Nia in person. I already saw her live, but I was able to see Jimmy live, Jacob solo, like those folks, Miz and Carmella Hayes live. So it was a great experience. Like, if you like wrestling or you're just a tad bit interested in it, I suggest you go to the nearest WWE show. It doesn't even matter what type of seats you get because you're gonna go along with it. That's how I feel. You're gonna go along with it because I'm extra though, and I kind of want to be as close as possible because I want to see all the small little details that they do. I do like being close to the ring, but if you don't have it, which I don't really have it. I just got some seats that was good price and good seated. Because if it was some prices I wouldn't be able to do, trust and believe, them seats would not be as close as it was. But it was also a small venue. Also, this is my first time going there to Wright State, so it was a great size for a SmackDown or a Raw. So hopefully Raw or SmackDown comes maybe next year earlier. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was tempted to want to go to the Kentucky show, but it's like back to back right after Mother's Day. That's pretty insane. I'm not doing that. They do small stuff while you are waiting for the commercial to pass. They do small stuff. They do Tonight of the Night pretty earlier on. Another thing, they'll have mini games, little trailers going on, all that stuff, which to me, it still feels as if it was a shorter night than actually being at home and watching SmackDown. I love that about WWE events. The time does go by fast. It's not like you're going to, unless you just don't like wrestling and you come for one person. If you just come for one person and you're kind of, like you're not interested into the sport at all, like you don't want to get into it, then you're not going to have fun. But if you're open to it and you want to get into it, it's going to be an amazing time. I promise you that. It was very fun. It's not going to be expensive. Like, other than the seats, and if you want like concession stands, that's always going to be expensive. No matter where you go, no matter what show it is, even if it was like a baseball game, stuff like that, concessions are always going to be expensive. But if you're going just to go and off a whim, and it doesn't matter if you have a drink or not, trust and believe, it's affordable night. It's an affordable night out. One thing I will say is, if you're short, bro, be prepared. When people stand up, be prepared to stand up as well. Because the people in front of me would stand up at the wrong times. Like, there was a time I was trying to get a shot of somebody, and it was kind of obvious, like, you know, there's certain times where the crowd's going to stand up. They're going to stand up at the entrances. They're going to stand up after certain moves. They're going to stand up at when people win. They're going to stand up then, or surprises. That's when they stand up. Folks don't just stand up to stand up. They was standing up to stand up. And I'm like, read the room, bro. And after you stand up, I understand. You pay for them seats. You have free will. That's cool. I love it. Go on. Do whatever you love to do. But please sit back down. Don't just keep standing up, because there's still people behind you. And I'm like, I love to be mindful, because if I'm watching a show, I want the people behind me to be able to see. Even if I'm short. I know I'm short, but sometimes, like, I have big hair. So I'm very mindful of that. Them folks were not mindful. They were not mindful. And I just no shade to them, because it was probably into the moment, which I love that too. That is another plus about going to a live show, is you're able to be around those who love wrestling too. Those who like wrestling, those who love WWE too. So you're able to see other people's reactions to people that you like. And sometimes they're not going to be the same, because I was cheering for Solo, and it was kind of it wasn't embarrassing, but it was like, dang, I was a little surprised, because Solo do something cool. I'm cheering because we're cheering for Jacob, so I'm like, maybe we're going to cheer for Solo at least once. No, they boo that man. They're over there booing. He do something cool. I say, yeah. Everybody around me are dead silent. I was like, oh, it's not that type of club. And I will keep doing it, because I always forgot. I forgot we're not supposed to cheer for Solo, because I really think Solo is freaking cool. I love Solo. And one of the funniest things about that night was, whenever people, they would cheer for Jacob. Jacob do something cool, they cheer for him. Solo do something, they boo. Jacob would look at the crowd, and he kind of looked at the crowd like, so y'all gonna cheer for me, but not cheer for my partner. Mind you, if the partner gets pinned, he lose. That's what happened, and that's exactly what happened. I just seeing these wrestlers in their element behind like the screen, it's something every WWE fan, I hope every WWE fan is able to experience at least one time. It's fun. Like, I went my brother, he got this tickets like the day before. He was a little up into the stadium, but he still had a great time. That is the type of feeling that you're gonna have. You're still gonna have a freaking great time. Now, if you need glasses or contacts and you don't bring them and you up there, you're not gonna have a great night. Please get your glasses. I know if you don't want to wear your glasses sometimes, so you kind of wing it, please bring your glasses. You gotta bring your glasses, bro. It don't matter what seats I get, I'm always gonna wear my good glasses to shows. I am always wearing my good glasses to shows. But I expected this video to be kind of shorter, and it was not. There was actually more to say about going to Smackdown. So the next video will be my Backlash review, all that good stuff. One of the things that I like doing was taking pictures of, like, I'm going to take pictures of my experience. And one of my favorite things when I do this is when I take pictures and they spot me. I loved it. That's hilarious. It's fun. It's hilarious because they're not actually spotting you. They're just catching your camera, and it's the best because you're looking at these photos. You're like, dang, he's looking straight at the camera. And John Cena will look straight at the freaking camera to the point where I don't know if he because y'all know how John Cena is. He's funny like that. Again, another highlight of my night, which I said this, we were walking back to the cars after the show was over, and there's this car. We were walking past. I already walked past. My group already walked past, but it was kind of close. And there was another people, and this lady was like, can you guys let us through, please? And everybody else, I think, just was minding their own business. They didn't care, because y'all know some people don't care. They like going to their car, getting to their car on time. I'm always aware of certain things sometimes, and I saw and I knew who I was hearing, and it was Lena Vega. I looked and I was like, oh, and then the hair confirmed me. I was like, oh my gosh, hi. She's like, even though it was like a real interaction, she's freaking sweet. She's freaking sweet, because she didn't even have to say hi back. She could have been like, hi, yeah, can you guys move, please? Yeah, we gotta go. Because of course they gotta get to where they have to go. But she didn't say anything that. I said, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. She said, you're so beautiful. Great moment. Like, interacting, when you interact with your faves or just superstars you really like, and you're respectful, they're gonna be respectful to you back. Like 100%, they're gonna be respectful to you back, unless it's a bad day. And if it's a bad day, then chalk it up to when you have bad days. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with you guys on Back.